Uh-oh. Am I on the internet? Hi! I look like crazy, guys. Hi, everyone. I have to look really close to read what you're saying. Well, I'm supposed to be going to bed, but I'm not very tired because I'm so excited about everything that came out today, even though my music video didn't get edited on time, but it doesn't matter because it's going to be out in the morning when I wake up. But I just wanted to come on live because I don't come on here very often. And I just wanted to say thanks to everyone that sent me messages today and funny videos and memes, because I really, really appreciate it. Like, from the bottom of my heart, I really do. And I just wanted you to know, in case you sent me a message and I wasn't able to reply, I appreciate it so much, because I've been trying to put a project out for so long now, and I know it's still only a pre-order, but I have a date set in stone, and there were days that I felt like giving up, or I thought it was never going to happen. I thought I would never get a date or be able to put another project out, and I think it's a very unfortunate feeling that we all feel sometimes in ourselves, where we kind of question if we've seen like the best of our lives or our peak. And so being able to put out another project today or a snippet from it and have you guys be so positive and supportive of me, I just appreciate so much more than I did the first time round. And I don't care if my songs are never in the Hot 100 ever again. It doesn't matter. I'm just so grateful that I get to put music out and that you guys are loving it. I love seeing your videos and reading your messages about how much you're enjoying it. I think I'm enjoying it like 100 times more than even you guys are. And I just want you to know I appreciate it so much. Like, it makes every single thing that I go through behind the scenes to try to fight and make this happen worth it. And every single person that tweeted me and said I should just take pictures and shut the fuck up. Like, when you guys send me messages and let me know how much fun you're having listening to my music, it makes everything a billion times worth it. So I just want to tell you how much I appreciate you guys so much for your energy today and positivity. And no matter what happens with this release, I couldn't be more happy with it. I just feel like I'm finally getting to put out the music that I want to put out. And sometimes I think it's a little crazy, and I don't know what you're going to think about it, like with Tokyo Snow Trip. But you guys totally get it, and it's nice. It's nice to feel like you're starting from the beginning again. And I'm just happy that I have you guys still supporting me and watching everything as it happens. So before I went to bed tonight, I just wanted to say thank you so much. If you guys supported me today, you made my day like the best day I've had in years. Because usually when I put out something, I kind of brace myself knowing that there's going to be a lot of negativity. And I think today was such a positive, good day for me. And I've really been trying to stay in a positive mind frame and not let, the anxiety that we can feel sometimes when we think that we're taking a risk or doing something out of our comfort zone or unexpected. I've really been trying not to let that kind of overwhelm me. The last 3 weeks has been hard. Wanting to write back stuff to people that made me feel belittled sometimes when they say they don't want to hear me be creative. And so today, to get so much support from you all, encouraging the thing that I love and that I feel passionately about, I really, really appreciate it, and I want you to know how much I genuinely appreciate it from like the bottom of my heart. I appreciate it so much. I've had the best day, and I didn't do shit today. All I did was sit on the computer and talk to you guys, but I had the best day, and I hope we can do it again tomorrow because I'm so excited for the video. I'm sorry that it didn't get uploaded tonight, but I was editing the video until like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, trying to get it all ready and perfect for you guys. And I hope that you're really going to love it. It's going to come out in the next few hours, probably about 6 hours from now it will be out. And I hope that you're going to just absolutely love it. It's kind of a full circle moment for me because the video is filmed a block away from where I filmed my first ever music video for a song called Pussy, and I recorded my first mixtape, Ignorant Art, in that house that I shot the video in over by Crenshaw and Slauson. And I had so many like good memories of just being able to be a normal person and walk around and do whatever I wanted to do and have crazy ideas and not have to think about what other people would think about my ideas. And so it was such a cool time in my life when I was 19, 20, in this certain place, and I made the video Pussy, and I just really wanted to make something that like visually would be a progression from that, and show growth, but also just kind of like acknowledge the nucleus and how everything started, and going back to the basics and the things that made me love rap music and want to be a musician and want to endure all of the things that I have. I know some of the things I endure I do to myself because I'm a crazy Gemini. I take responsibility for some of the shit that happens. But it just was so cool being able to film this video for Kream, right by where I filmed and recorded my first mixtape and video. It was like a very surreal full circle moment for me, and so I hope you guys will watch it and keep that in mind when you watch tomorrow. Also, there's a lot of butts, so you might get distracted, but it is really sentimental to me, and I hope that you will see that it's authentic and it's without compromise, the entire project. And that's why I feel so proud of it and so happy to see that you guys can feel the same energy from me and what I'm doing at the moment. And I don't know if it's gonna go good. The song says as a million times in it. I know, but I don't care. I don't think it matters. I think it just matters to like be able to put music out and for people to see where I feel like I am artistically and trying to grow and get better at rapping and songwriting and visual stuff. And so today just was really appreciated because sometimes we all need like that reassurance from our peers or other people. And so I appreciate you so much for writing to me and sending me your crazy funny dance videos and sending me your memes and all your wigs flying. I will never ever get sick of it. I love you so much. I'm not even tired, but I have to go to sleep because it's 2:30 where I am, and I know that I want to wake up for when the video comes out, and you know, I want to be able to enjoy it with you guys, even though I've seen it a million times already. But I want to go to sleep and wake up really early so I can enjoy it with you guys, and maybe we will live stream again tomorrow. But keep sending me your videos if you have any funny ones or dancing ones or just beautiful girls. I just love to see everybody enjoying it. I appreciate you so much. I really do. I know I look crazy right now. I'm about to go to bed. But I love you, and I wanted to say goodnight to you because you guys are like my friends, and I think I only have 4 real friends, and they're all asleep by now. So I'm saying goodnight to you all instead, and I hope that we're going to talk tomorrow. And thank you so much for appreciating something I spent a lot of time writing and thinking about, and I'm just really, really happy with that. I don't care if it's number 1,000 on iTunes. I don't care. To me, it feels like the same amount of happiness as when I had a number 1 with Fancy. I feel the same amount of accomplishment, because I think it took so much for me to get back to this place in my life. Maybe not career-wise, but confidence-wise, having confidence in myself. I think when you have your confidence knocked for whatever reason, it can take years and years to rebuild that and truly believe what you're doing and truly be confident in your own self. And I feel like that's where I am right now, and I think that you can tell that with my music. I hope that I really do feel happy and confident again, and so just to have that back it's as good as a number one. And I'm so excited to see some of you guys on the road and come in and visit everyone and see your videos and all that good stuff. So today is just the first day, and it's been a great first day, but I have to get some sleep because I know I'm gonna be like a zombie tomorrow, but I'll be awake and I'll be here and we can all live stream together. But thank you so much. I just want you to know how much I really, really, really appreciate all the energy. Like, it means so much to me, more than any number on a chart or any award I've ever gotten. I think after being successful and then having that taken away and really being humbled and knowing that you being able to release music or do your passion is not a guarantee, I just appreciate it so much more now that I'm a little bit older. And I just want you guys to know I appreciate this so much, so much. You made like the best day that I've had in the last 2 years is today, just talking to you. So I love you. Thank you. Mwah. And that's it. I'll stick around for another 5 minutes or so if you guys have any good questions for me that I can answer. But otherwise, I'm going to fall asleep and call it a night. You just all want to send me smiley faces. Well, Japan's not really a question. I love you. Good night. What do I think about Russia? Never give up on music. I will never give up on music because I'm too annoying to give up on music, and I love it too much. And I'm a Gemini, which means I just have to talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. So I don't think you can make me give up music because I have too much to say for me to stop writing things. Who's all in the video? Well, let me tell you something about this video because there's a lot of twerking in it, and I want the girls to kind of understand like my perspective about the video and the idea I had for it. For me, I think Pussy, my original video that this was based on, was very polarizing because it was very kind of aggressively sexual in a lot of ways, and I wanted to do something that was still full of dancing and women's figures and sensuality. I really felt initially very inspired by Helmut Newton, his photography, and how aggressive the women in his photography are, how emasculated they are sometimes, very masculine, strong but powerful female energy. And I wanted to do like my own version of that, just energy wise, not visually necessarily, and use the kind of lighting and stuff that I like. I love like movies like Blade Runner is kind of a favorite of mine, so I like that kind of futuristic lighting. And I wanted to make a video that obviously I have Tyga in it, but he's the only guy, and I just wanted it to feel like a very strong, feminine, aggressive energy, really for girls. I know that the boys are gonna watch it and like it because it's dancing and it's twerking, but for me, the funnest time that I have with my girlfriends is when we feel like that nobody's looking and we're not being judged, and we can dance around and be crazy and just do whatever we want. And I just wanted that feeling in music videos. So I have all these crazy different rooms set up, and they all kind of metaphorically stand for something different. I have a scene where I'm in a kitchen and I'm washing money, and I have a lot of jewels in my dishwashing liquid. I have jewels and money, and I have a fridge, but it's full of shoes, and it's full of money, and I have an oven, and I open it up, and the oven is full of money. And I think for me, metaphorically, what I wanted to kind of say was like, you know what, I kind of reject the ideals of society's domestication of women, or that idea that that is a good woman. Like, I like the idea of an ambitious woman, and I don't want to have to cook and be sexy for you. Actually, I want to be sexy, and I want to count my fucking money, and I want to wash my earrings, not my dishes, and I don't want to have food in the fridge. I want to have high heels in the fridge. Like, fuck that shit. So that's what one of the scenes kind of metaphorically is about for me. I have a really cool scene with which Tyga's in, and he has two really beautiful girls in it, and they're twerking too. But what I like about it is Tyga never really acknowledges the women. He kind of just lets them have their own power and doesn't really touch them. They kind of climb over him, and I think are dominant. They're the dominant power in the room. And she reads a magazine, kind of like, she doesn't really give a fuck. She just owns her own sexuality, and the magazine has a very funny, ironic message on it that you guys can see when you watch the video. So there's that scene. And then I have kind of like a kill room scene with a big giant shark hanging in the back, and I'm just kind of hanging out in there with Tyga. I really liked the idea of plastic with like a lot of condensation on it visually. I think it looks really cool. And I like just the use of the word a shark kind of always being something that you think about when it comes to sort of like a strong man or a strong businessman, or he, you know, they use that word kind of like that for men that are powerful or aggressive, and it's a powerful, aggressive animal, or saying, you know, I just feel like it's never really attributed to females or feminine identity. And so I kind of wanted to be the shark or conquer the shark, which is why the shark is hanging up in the corner of like the kill room. Like maybe it's about to get chopped up or something. I don't know. But I just wanted the shark, like, I suppose in a way it's representing masculinity and those kinds of things, and I just wanted it to be dominated, or dominated or controlled, subdued by a woman, like this shark or shark that you see in business. Or for me, I guess it represents a lot of people or men or things that try to come in and take chunks and bites from you. And so having the shark dead in the corner of the video is sort of like just overcoming that and killing it, and having your own like power over it, and not being afraid of that and what that represents. And then of course I have the iconic like pussy scene that a lot of us all know, where I walk out of the house and we're on the front lawn, and we just did like a completely Willy Wonka, like crazy, off the wall, as insane lighting, because you know I love color, as you could possibly think of, dance routine, just like all out twerking, and like minimum guys on set. I just wanted the women to feel comfortable, and I want the women to feel beautiful, and I want them to have fun and be aggressive and own it. And it was such a good vibe. Like, I didn't never feel the vibe when we were filming, like men were looking at us or sexualizing us in that way, although I know it is sexual. But I just felt like the set environment was so cool. It felt so organic, and everybody just could dance and have fun, and our high heels were all like sinking in the grass because we were in a grass yard. It is all bendy and not straight, so we weren't getting our dance routine 100% right. But that doesn't matter. We were just kind of having fun, and I think you know, the point of the video, even though I'm sure like men will enjoy it too, I think it's really just for women to be able to have something where we're having a good time and feeling strong and in control of our sexuality and feeling like bosses and feeling like we're in charge without having to like compromise on our sexuality. Like that's been something that I've really been thinking a lot about as I just had my 28th birthday, and thinking, what does it mean for me as a woman who, you know, is lucky enough to have a position and a platform where I have a lot of power and I don't have to work as much as other people or go to do a 9-to-5 job. So, or I don't rely on men or certain other support systems that sometimes unwillingly other women that I know, or even my own mother or family members in the past have had to do. So if I could have like a perfect world where women just like ran the world and could do whatever they wanted without having to be like judged or shamed or worried what anyone thought about, what would like we all be doing in this crazy world? Hopefully we'd be doing what we're going to do in my video tomorrow and just saying, fuck this shit. We're not going to do any cooking. We're just doing counting our money. We're just dancing, but you're not fucking touching us. And just having a good time and making it colorful and beautiful and fun, and just a full circle throwback moment. For me, it was really important to film it in that location because I spent so much time walking around those streets with my friends and going to eat lunch and coming back to record. It was like the most pure time in my life where I felt like I was really making music just for myself and not anticipating that anybody would hear it. And it was important to me making this project that you guys are going to hear and have heard some of, to get back to that mind frame. Like, if nobody's listening, then what is it that I just want to make? And I think what I would want would be to be back in that house, making music with those people and enjoying it and walking around, having lunch and hanging out with friends. So that's why I chose that location. It looks fucking amazing. I did the video with Colin Tilley, who's become a really good friend of mine, and he's such a good collaborator. I tell him all my ideas and make my mood boards, and he just somehow brings it to life, like these crazy technical feats that I don't have the technical ability to, you know, program a lighting rig or make these things happen. So Colin is a really big instrumental part in making my ideas happen at the last minute. And this is a video that I really feel like I didn't have to compromise in any way on. It's exactly the way that I wanted it to be. I didn't have to have any product placements or anything like that to be able to afford the video, which I'm really grateful for, because I think sometimes it can take away from you know, the pace or flow of what you're trying to do creatively. So I'm just really excited for everybody to see it, and hopefully like my dance moves, because I was very concerned. I don't want to embarrass anybody with my twerking, so I really tried to practice the week before. You saw me in my kitchen. So I hope that you'll love it, and I hope that, like, as women, you'll understand what I'm kind of trying to do in terms of it being so overtly aggressive in its sexuality. I just think it's important that we have more women that are doing that also have voices, and I have a voice to use, and I want us to all feel comfortable and just enjoy it. Feel like bad bitches. If you're a woman or a man, or, you know, however you identify, I just want everyone to feel like badass, fucking in control, powerful people, because that's how I have started to feel again in the last couple of months, and it's really been making me love my life, and I want everybody else to love their life the way that I love mine again, because I know how hard it is to struggle with things like depression and anxiety. And so while I'm in this good place, I just want to share that energy with you guys, and I hope you're gonna love it in the morning. I'm so excited. Anyway, love you guys. That's it. That's all I have to say. I've blabbed too much. There's nothing else for me to say, but I love you so much, and maybe we'll talk tomorrow when the video is out, and I'm sure you'll have a lot of questions about what certain things mean or what certain things are metaphors for, and I'm going to come on later in the day and we can have a chat, and I'll answer any questions that you have about the video. that you might think up of. So until then, I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to get a phone call when the video is finally online, and I am going to wake up and talk to you all. I love you. Thank you so much for your energy. Mwah! I'm getting off this thing now. I don't even know how to get off it, but I'm gonna figure it out. I love you. Good night. Bye.